Did you know that according to the census, 7.8% of Americans have multiple streams of income? That's right. 7.8% of Americans have multiple streams of income. That to me says so much about where things are trending and how people are starting to feel more financially secure in their businesses, especially if they are entrepreneurs. In my mind, if you're going to be a successful entrepreneur, there's no way that you can continue to see that longevity in your business if you don't have multiple streams of income set up and ready for you to rely on in the event that one of those streams goes downhill. It's probably one of the top 3 questions that I get. So I felt like this would be an excellent video to make so that you can understand how to create multiple streams of income online as a teacher in 2022. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Laney Goff, and no, my hair typically does not look like this. I'm an online teacher turned 6-figure entrepreneur, and I can help you get more eyes on your teacher business so that you can scale your income with less hustle and more freedom. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you these 3 things. Number 1, I'm going to be talking about why it's important for you to have multiple streams of income in your teacher business. Number 2, we'll discuss my top 3 strategies for you to be able to get started creating multiple streams of income in your own online business as a teacher. And number 3, make sure you stay to the end for this one because I'm going to be sharing with you a list of all of my streams of income in my business as a coach, online teacher, and whatever else you want to call me. So if you're excited for today's video, make sure that you comment down below and let me know if you have any other streams of income and what they are if you're willing to share. I know that there are probably other subscribers who would love to hear what teacherpreneurs are doing in 2022 to bring in multiple streams of income. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure that you subscribe. You know how it all goes. Let's go ahead and jump into it. First, let's talk about why it's important for you to build multiple streams of income as an entrepreneur in 2022. No matter what your business is, whether you're a teacher or not a teacher, if you have your own business, the very first reason why it's important is kind of obvious, but because it allows you to have more financial freedom, right? It brings in more income, and who doesn't want that? Obviously, there are advantages and disadvantages depending on what the stream of income is, but if you do it right and it's passive, then more than likely you're going to see nothing but advantages of why you need to have multiple streams of income. Along with that, kind of in the same realm, not only do you bring in more income, but you also provide yourself with some security. This is a huge reason why a lot of teachers are scared to leave the classroom because they're giving up a guaranteed salary to pursue a dream of entrepreneurship, doing whatever it is for their business, and they have a fear of not being able to financially support themselves, which is totally understandable. So creating multiple streams of income is a really great way to protect yourself financially in the event that something happens to one of those streams of income. Obviously, like we'll talk about later in this video, I'm going to share with you all of my streams of income. And there are some that make a lot more money for me than others, but without all of them, I wouldn't have the security and comfort of knowing that I have many different avenues that I can go down if something happens to one of my larger streams of income. And one of my favorite reasons for having multiple streams of income is because it allows you to gain so many skills and so much knowledge. If you have multiple streams, you're likely doing a few different things that require different skill sets for you to succeed in that stream of income. And in my eyes, this makes the best kind of entrepreneur. That adaptability, willingness to grow, and learning through experience is what separates an okay entrepreneur from one who's going to see massive success. And that is just my opinion. So having multiple streams of income gives you tons of experience in different areas and allows you to see what you love, what you don't love, what you're good at, what you're not good at. There are so many reasons why you should be working to build streams of income in your own online business. I've done so many things throughout my career. I have owned multiple businesses. This actually, my coaching business that I own now is not my first business, surprisingly enough. It's my third. That's right. It's my third business. I've owned two other LLCs doing completely different things. One was an Etsy shop where I created handmade crochet items for babies. The second one was a flyer distribution company, completely opposite ends of the spectrum. But I'm so glad that I took the initiative and I took the chance on myself so that I could experience all of the aspects of being an entrepreneur in those realms. And I learned really important skills in each business that I had that allowed me to come into this third business and really see more success because I had all of those other skills under my belt. If you agree that these are some really top-notch benefits of having multiple streams of income, comment down below, yes, queen, because I definitely want to hear from you. And if you feel like you're going to take the initiative to start to build your own streams of income. So now let's jump into my top 3 tips for creating multiple streams of income in your online teacher business in 2022. Tip number 1 is the foundation of what I did in my own business to start to build multiple streams of income. And that is to take a look at what you're already doing to create profit for your business. For me, I was an online teacher who was creating really fun, engaging lesson plans with lots of digital resources that I would send out to my students for them to utilize in my classes. If you are doing something similar as an online teacher with a platform like OutSchool, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be taking advantage of taking those resources that you're creating for your classes and maximizing your profits on them by selling those resources on websites like Teachers Pay Teachers and Etsy. This is the easiest way for you to get started. You're already putting in the work. Why not do something with the things that you've already spent a lot of time and energy on and see how you can maximize your profits? That's the whole point of building streams of income. Later, whenever I tell you all of my streams of income, you'll see that I talk about the fact that my streams of income, I count them individually based on the website or platform that I'm utilizing to distribute them. Selling digital resources is one of my streams of income, but it's actually 3 different streams of income for me because I use multiple websites and platforms to sell those resources to others. So it provides me with a lot of stability when it comes to selling digital resources in case something happens to one of those websites or platforms and I'm no longer able to be a part of it. So your takeaway tip here is for you to take a really good look at your own business and the income you're bringing in. How are you spending your time and energy on that income source, and how can you maximize your profits and redistribute where that time and energy is going? If you've already put in the work, is there somewhere else that you can take that to that will allow you to bring in more revenue? My second tip for building streams of income in 2022 as a teacher who owns an online business is for you to use social media. If you are not on a social media platform and sharing your experience, sharing your knowledge, and showing others how you can serve them, then you're missing out on a really great opportunity for you to network, connect with others, gain sponsorships, do affiliate marketing. There are so many options when it comes to content marketing. I was able to really propel my business forward because of the fact that I was extremely active on Instagram, not just posting and sharing what was going on in my life or in my business, but also because I was constantly in my DMs, I still am, and I was connecting with other people in my community. I was looking for ways that I could help and serve others. I was building community for myself, for my business. If you're not doing the same, then you truly are missing out on a large opportunity. My social media accounts are what have allowed me to get sponsorships for YouTube videos, for me to be invited on podcasts, to be interviewed, and that expands my reach significantly, right? A lot of people probably heard about me from a podcast that I was on, that they had no idea who I was prior to listening to that podcast episode. So without social media and the ability to really grow and nurture an audience, you're missing tons and tons of chances for you to be able to bring in more income. It obviously takes time, but it's time well spent. I can promise you that. And my third and final tip for you for creating multiple streams of income in your online teacher business is for you not to be afraid to try new things. Now, I know that probably sounds really obvious and really simple to some people, but I want to really reiterate how important it is for you to take chances and to bet on yourself. I think back to right before I started my coaching business, and I was an online teacher with OutSchool at the time, and I was seeing success. I had really just started with them, but I was at the time launching a brand new blog for play-based learning at home, showing other moms how they could create really fun play-based activities at home with their kids. COVID had just started, and I felt like, oh, this will be a really, really great avenue to go down that could possibly become a mega business in my eyes. So I was like, it's going to be a mega business. And to think that less than 6 months later, I actually had an entirely different business set up, and I was bringing in over $10,000 a month. I mean, how do you go from having a zero bank blog to then making $10,000+ a month in a business that you had no idea that you were capable of creating? That's the cool part about it. So I highly encourage you to try different things, gain different skills, learn from different people, and expand your horizons, because it will take you to the next level more than you could ever imagine. Now let's talk about the streams of income that I have in my own business. I'm going to list them all out here for you. And as you can see, I have them kind of categorized based on what portion of my business they fall under. So I have a coaching side of my business, and this is where the majority of my income comes from. And listed here are all of the different coaching programs that I bring in money from. The first coaching program listed is for my team course, which is dedicated to online teachers with platforms like OutSchool. And it is to help you see more success with online teaching in general, building that business through engaging lesson plans, marketing, and technology. The next coaching program I have listed is for DTA, which is my monthly subscription membership for online teachers who are looking to save more time in their business, learn where to focus their energy so that they can scale faster and market themselves with ease. If you're interested in Dynamic Teacher Association, make sure that you click the link in the description box to get on the wait list, because I will be opening doors at the end of January. And this is your opportunity to learn everything behind the scenes of how I run my own business. Underneath that, I have the Online Teacher Tech Guide, which are mini courses that I created to help others learn how to utilize certain technology platforms in their virtual classroom. I also host a lot of workshops throughout the year that are live and allow me to do group coaching in a live format and get to know my community a little bit better while also serving to the best of my ability. In addition to that, I also have one-on-one coaching, as well as different resources that are available for you to purchase from me, for you to learn certain aspects of what it takes to run an online business. So like I said, the coaching side of my business is where the majority of my income comes from. But as you can see, I have multiple streams of income from my coaching business alone. Now, outside of that, I have other streams of income, including online teaching with OutSchool. I don't really teach as much as I used to, but I will sometimes when I feel like I have a moment or I need to rejuvenate and see kids' faces. But I also get income from OutSchool from referring. I refer a lot of teachers. That's probably my second highest income stream outside of coaching, is bringing in OutSchool referrals. And that has a lot to do with content marketing through social media. Obviously, through YouTube and Instagram, I'm able to really spread the word about OutSchool and at the same time help others get hired and build a stream of income through referring. Like we talked about earlier in this video, I also have digital resources that I sell on platforms like TPT and Boom Learning. I also sell some on my own website that are specific for online teachers to help them in their online classroom. YouTube ad revenue is another stream of income. But in addition to that, YouTube also allows me to gain other streams of income through things like sponsorships, where other people or companies come to me to promote whatever it is that they have, products, services, and I'm able to bring in an income from them paying me to talk about what their company or product offers in my videos. And last but not least, there's affiliate marketing. There are tons of opportunities for you to become affiliates with different companies. There are websites like Canva and Bluehost that I'm an affiliate for that I receive commission when someone signs up to use their program through my link. Affiliate marketing is an excellent way to build passive income and highly suggest those. You just have to do the research to figure out what companies or products you use that you actually would be willing to spread the word about so that you could gain commission. Now you have all of my top tips for creating multiple streams of income online as a teacher in 2022. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to sign up to be on the wait list for Dynamic Teacher Association, where you can learn more in-depth training just like this one about how to build and scale a really successful online business as a teacher. See you in the next one.